Practice is always one thing that when you look at it, you want to identify those who are stepping out. Now, drills are drills. And of course, this is CD Lab practicing the pump returns and these sorts. And the reason why the punter is not kicking it all the way to the opposite side because you got the other groups there. So I've seen some people say, hey, why is he only punting so short? But that's the reason why. And on this side, the positioning groups, practicing separation, disengaging. And this is the other special team drill, being a gunner, getting downfield, getting the separation. So important, disengaging. And you will see that out of this particular drill here. Let's look at the players as they separate. And these are all special team drills. And when you are a wide receiver or a defensive back, you got to play special teams. Somebody's going to make this team via special team. And that's the only way they can make this team. Now, of course, this is back on the punt return side. And CD Lamb, that brother can spot the ball, pull it out of the sky. And I feel you guys. I feel you. A lot of people don't want CD back there. And that's very understandable. Now, when we look at the other special team drills over here, you see some of the defensive guys, they're wearing blue, and the offensive guys are wearing white. And they just practicing. This is what we want to see. Practice. And I got you guys some of the clips here as we're able to see squeezing through. And some of the undrafted guys, that's their only way to make this team. That's their only way. And if you look at the far corner, that's Jordan Lewis working the court there, getting loose. Yeah, trying to make sure everything is in order. Yeah, he pulled a little muscle there, so he's just trying to relax and get it out there. And CD Lamb, I don't think that CD Lamb will be the primary punt return guy. But when we out there in practice, he's the only one back there. Now that is weird. Now I don't know who they would showcase outside of CD Lamb, but we'll find out when the season kick off or when the preseason kick off. Don't really see anybody else out there. Now they threw Ezekiel Elliott out there for a quick second, but not necessarily anyone else. We know that Cedric Wilson can do it, and I believe Johnny Dixon can do it. But they really putting CD Lamb out there to do just that drill. Now, Coach is huddling people up a little bit more down at the bottom. And this will be, like I said, the special team situation. They're going to line up in, I believe, a bunch formation. And they're going to try to push it out the field there. And I believe that's what they were about to do at the bottom there. And that's just how that goes, too. All right. So really appreciate everybody for watching and tuning in. This is just an observation. And you can see this is what the Cowboys are looking into. Being able to sort things out. Okay, this is speed drill. Chase to the ball. This is gunner. 83, that's Brandon Eagles. So what they're going to do is they're going to run down and attack the punt return guy or kickoff guy, and make the tackle, and they pitch the ball back to the guy so the other one can do the same. And it's a good rotation. Look, pay attention to how they fight to get off of the release there. And now, as boss man Fat, he's going to pitch the ball, and then he's going to toss it back for the next man. This drill right here, hey, getting these guys used to getting off. 14, and that's Osiris Mitchell. Kind of got these names down packed by now. This big boy right here, let me see what he's going to do. Get off. Yeah. And then pitch it back to him. So that's that drill there. Looks like a simple drill, but everything is necessary. Look how he's fighting. That sideline. See how narrow that sideline is? And keep in mind, NFL rules. You can't, when you get forced out of bounds, you got to fight to get back in bounds. You can't stay out of bounds. That's Nashawn Wright. You can't stay out of bounds and then jump in to make the tackle. So even if you force out of bounds, hear me out, you got to fight your butt back inside, and you got to make the attempt to get back in the field of play before you jump out to make the tackle. And the rules committee voted on that many of years ago because some people will use the fact that they was fought out of bounds and they stay out of bounds and bam, they jump out at the last minute. That's Israel Mukumu. And that's Cedric Wilson. I hope that Cedric Wilson is the starting punt return guy. That's my hopes. And I hope that, like, when they're in a bad situation, a pivotal moment, that's when they put CeeDee Lamb out there. But not CeeDee Lamb being the first rep guy and the guy to get all of the reps at punt returns. No. You put Cedric Wilson out there, and in a crucial moment, you put Lamb. So this was them in a bunch. I love it. Like, three of them at the bottom. One is going to be the gunner. Get up, fight through. So 40. Okay. Misread that one. So you see the two guys, they fighting to get downfield, and one got to separate. Get up there. There we go. I guess they ran out of people, so coach had to do it. See, coaches get it out of the mud. All right. And here we go. I love seeing it. I love seeing this right here. As we pan around, taking a real good look at everything. Yeah. Wish you guys could hear the audio of the coaches just yelling and yapping. But we got to do it voiceover like this because of the wind turbulence and the wind factor of it. Yeah. Not bad at all. As we take a look at all of this good stuff. My thoughts on this, special teams, key opponent. Think about this. There are three phases to a game. You got offense, then you got defense, then there's special teams. All three phases are very important. But I got a new way of looking at it. I call it four phases to a game. You got coaches, offense, special teams, and defense. Because I look at the coach like this. Just because you got a Lambo or a Ferrari doesn't mean that you're going to win the race. No. Or it doesn't mean that you know everything about the streets. The coach supposed to be that person, to be that difference maker, the brains of operation. So just because you got good players doesn't mean that these guys will play great. So that's why it's so important for coaching to coach. And you look down there, the coaching is trying to elevate these guys, tell them, hey, this is what you do in the pivotal moment. This is what you need to do in this situation, even on special teams. Break free and get upfield. That was Brandon Eagles. So that is what we need to look at when we talk about coaching. They are an important phase of the game. And of course, your special teams, offense and defense as well. Break free, get upfield, attack. Number 32 is Jaron Kearse. Yeah. So that's my thoughts on it. Break free, get upfield, make the tackle. And special teams is very important. You can win or lose a game purely on special teams. You can win and lose a game purely on offense or defense. I believe one year we played against the Steelers, and they kept going for it on 2-point conversions, special teams, because I believe they didn't believe in that kicker. See how important that is? cut back, knife through. That's Johnny Dixon, I believe. So special teams so important. If you got a guy that always shanks the kick and not flipping the field, those are part of the game. And you got to have a guy that's not afraid to come down, split inside, and make the tackle. That's number 24, boss man, Fat. Yeah, you're a rookie. You still got to play special teams. But coach, I was drafted in the second round. No, play special teams. Yeah, there's no love lost with this situation. We want everybody out there, no big eyes, no little U's. We want you out there grinding, putting everything that you can out there. Separation, get upfield. So not many people will show special team drills and special team highlights, but when you come over here, I'll give you a little special team love too. And this is so important for one of these guys. It was important for Miles Austin back in the days to make the special team. And then for him to continue to develop his craft. And then you look back and you look up and you see Miles Austin on the roster. Or Harris, what was his first name? I forgot his name. He used to have the dreadlocks. He made the team via special team, right? Special teams is something important. Forgot that guy's name. He was pretty cool, too. He had a little swag. Even went to the Giants for a couple of years. Nevertheless, don't sleep on special team, Cowboy Nation. One of these guys primarily going to make this team via the special team. Coach is yelling and yapping right now. I wish I could have the audio to confirm it, but you can see. And he gets upfield. Good one by Israel to defeat the two guys to get around the edge. He gave him a little two-stutter go, and they couldn't even put their hands on him. That shows that tall kid got some speed, right? Now, special team captain, this number 29, if you see him back there, yeah, he's a special team captain. And I panned it back around to show you guys some ropes there, but he going to jam you. You see how he got in there? They pushed him out of the club. That's special team captain 29, CJ. That's the only reason why he's on this team. Yeah. So, like I said, you can earn your grain of salt out there just via special team. You saw how he couldn't get off. Israel made it easy, but this last guy, he couldn't even get off. Look, jam him in there, force him out of bounds, isolate. That's what I'm talking about. So, if you want to make this team, get it out of the mud. Go from there. Get it from this spot. Oh, he knifed through, so he won on that one. So the name of this is beating the two jams. You guys remember one of the wide receivers just so good that they just did this type of defense on him? Was it Dez Bryant or was it Megatron? I think it was Dez Bryant. Didn't they do that on Dez? They said, man, as Reggie Davis got knocked down, they had no problem knocking him down. He's 176 pounds. But I think it was Dez. They lined up just like this and said, hey, man, we're going to stop you from scoring. And they gave him the double jam. He had to beat two. He knifed inside. That's good. Got to fight it. You want to get that release point bad for the opposition. Yeah, that's my camera going all crazy. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching. And if you like this content, hit that subscribe button, share. Post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. DC for life. Salute.